Hello. This video is to kind of give you a rundown on how to use Desmos on your calculator. Desmos for a graphing calculator, since you guys don't have your normal calculator at home. So you're watching the video that will be embedded right here. So there's two different things you could do if you are using your phone, or if you're wanting to use your phone to do this. You can click on graphing calculator here and download the app for Desmos right here. So if you're on an Android, you can click this link right here and it'll open up the page to download the graphing calculator, or you can click this link right here if you're an Apple user. And those will download straight to your phone. If you're on a computer, you can click this link right here, and this is where I'll be kind of showing you how to use Desmos today. So this is what Desmos looks like. We have kind of used this in class a little bit, so you will be a little bit familiar with using Desmos. So I want you to use Desmos on this assignment in Khan Academy. Anytime it says graphing, they're kind of going to explain how to graph it by hand, but since, this is a interesting time, I'm okay with you just doing it in your calculator. So the equation is h of x equals -4 times x minus 3 times x minus 1. So I'm going to write that down so I don't have to go back and forth. -4 x minus 3 x minus 1. So this h of x, remember that's the same thing as y. So I'm not going to write h of x in the graphing calculator. I'm actually going to write y. So y equals -4 times x minus 3 times x minus 1. Oh, that says 10. And then I'm done here, okay? And then there's three important things that I want you to be able to take away from this. The vertex, so I'm going to write down the vertex in my notes. Vertex is 2, 4. This point right here. And then the zeros are right here and right here. The zeros, and you're going to learn more about these two numbers this week, are 1 and 3. So I wrote those down as well. And then I might also want to write that it opens down because this leading number is negative. Okay, so those are like three important things you might want to write down. That it's down because this number is negative, the vertex, and the two zeros. Okay, and then I can come back over here and I can graph it. So the vertex was 2, 4. The zeros were 3 and 1, and it opens down. So this looks correct. So I'm going to do one more for you. And again, it should be about the same on your phone. So I have y equals -3, 8, x plus 5, x minus 3. Okay, so I'm going to go, first off, it opens down. So that's an important fact. I want you to make note of it because this leading number is negative. And then you can graph two parabolas or lines or whatever on the same Desmos, and it'll do it in a different color. Okay, so to get a fraction, I will type in just -3 divided by 8, and it'll make it a fraction, and then I move out from the fraction. And then I'm going to do x plus 5 and x minus 3. Write down the vertex, which we can look here and identify the vertex too. The vertex should, oh, just kidding. This is not in vertex form. I got confused. But we can come up here. There's the vertex at -1, 6. So I'm going to write that down. The zeros, the two zeros, are where it crosses the x-axis. So at -5, 0, and at 3, 0. And then I'm going to come back to, and notice this is the blue one. So if you wanted to take off the red one, you can either click right there and it'll go away, or you can just delete that whole line and only have the current one. So the vertex was -1, 6, and the zeros, one of them was at -5, 0, and the other one is at 3, 0, and it opens down, and that was correct. So this Desmos, doing it like this, will help you with the lesson called Graph Quadratics in Factor Form. And anytime it's asking you to graph anything, use Desmos instead of doing it by hand. I'm okay with that since we're in a unique time for distance learning. And again, if you ever need any help, you can always text me and ask for help. Bye.